Hello, I am Vice Elric, and hopefully I will not have any technical difficulties this time. And as always, the hero does not get cursed. And I am multitasking right now. Those Dragon Thorn things are dragon-type monsters, so you can use Dragon Slash to do extra damage to them. So if you're a sword type user, you can hit them, but it only does about as much as it would if you used Falcon Slash. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, a bit more. It does like a minimum of 60 damage. Unfortunately, you can't fall through that hole and get to the library. No, because the hero is a pansy and values his life and doesn't want to jump off. He's like the horse from Shadow of the Colossus. Whenever you run up to a cliff, it stops. Although I have to admire its sense of self-preservation. The pansy. The infernal armors actually aren't the biggest threat in this dungeon. The biggest threat really comes from, what are the other monsters in here? I've forgotten already. I suck. Not the Wailing Weeds. The robots, that's it. Yeah, there are robots who are not damaged by crack, crackle, or crackle. It's not like you can get crackle this early on, but it just doesn't phase it. Although for some reason the skill boon does. I think it's only with like ice type spells that it's really damaged. A little tip that I learned a while ago: when you heal your party, use heal all, because it uses your MP the most efficient way possible. And I only realized that a while ago. I'm just looking up the Dragon Thorn to see if it's a dragon type monster, which it is. I might end up making a typed out walkthrough of this game. Probably not. It's not that it would be a bad idea, it's just that people who make those aren't really recognized enough for what they really should be. I mean, who actually bothers to read the name of the author who wrote that guide? Yeah, they spew fire breath, which hurts. I'm just looking for stuff. There's actually nothing in this room, which really depresses me. And like, nothing, and I'm like, is there any book thingies? No? And then I go to the pot, I'm like, please tell me there's a mini medal in this thing. I'm like, you bastard. I actually will be looking through the bookcases in the dungeon, not necessarily the library, but the dungeon, because it actually gives a little hints and nods to the history of the hero before the castle was overrun by thorns. In this room, there is a locked-up room of treasure chests. Once you get the ultimate key, which unlocks both doors and treasure chests, you can come back here and get some really useful things. For example, the ruinous or rusty sword, I don't know which one, is in that room. And you combine that... Oh, frick, what do you combine it with? Slime Crown and Orichalcum. Orichalcum, I'd like to pronounce it Orichalcum. To get the Metal King, or Liquid Metal Sword. Not the most powerful sword in the entire game, mind you, but it's used to make the most powerful sword. The hunter mechs are annoying. They have 3 different methods of attacking, just normally. One is a ranged attack, which is different for some reason. One is just a normal sword attack, and another one was a vicious attack, which does the exact same amount of damage as the normal attack. Kind of pointless, although I can see what they were going with. Unless I'm mistaken, they also do that eye beam thing, which damages your entire party. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is where I start using Helm Splitter a lot. Helm Splitter acts like just a normal attack, but weaker, and it has the possibility of automatically casting sap on a target. It's pretty useful. It's unfortunate that the damage isn't the same as a normal attack. Sorry, this multitasking is bothering you, it's just that I've got some stuff to do too. I hate Sundays. More Wailing Weeds. The great thing about Wailing Weeds is that sometimes they'll be intoxicated by the sound of their own voice, which is 1, hilarious, and 2, gives you an opportunity to attack them when they don't attack you. And I think I found out what Flame Slash does. Unless I'm mistaken, Flame Slash does more damage. Does a little bit more damage than a normal attack. Not like a whole bunch, like 150%, but more like 105%. If that. Another thing I've noticed that Yangus is more curse prone than the other characters. That wraps up for this part. I am Vice Elric, and I will see you next time. Take care.